The Every Victory Counts manual was written by myself and co-author Sierra Ferris to inspire and motivate and support people with Parkinson's along their journey to live their best, live as well as they can with Parkinson's disease. It was designed to be more than just a book, more than just a description of symptoms, more than just a discussion of the disease. It really was designed to put a face on Parkinson's, to share stories from other people living with Parkinson's, so that it became something that you felt like you were not alone and that you could do this and that you can manage this. And along those lines, a big part of the book is about self-care. What do you need to do to take those steps to do your best? And with that, we've offered tools such as helpful tips and worksheets so that you'd have the guidance and the tools to take those steps. Along those lines, the book is designed to not just be read through, used once, and then put on a shelf. The worksheets can be used by anyone at any stage of their disease. And as a matter of fact, in more advanced disease, sometimes they become a more critical part of care. As you may know and have heard, Parkinson's is more than just a movement problem, and many of the symptoms, the non-movement symptoms, are covered in the worksheets. So tips that can help you sleep better, or manage depression, or cognitive health, or motivation to keep on exercising. These things are so very important throughout the disease, whether early diagnosed or more advanced. There are a couple of ways in which my patients have used the book and found it very helpful. Indeed, I found it very helpful in working with them. One is to take the worksheets out and at home to go through the tips. But most importantly, as you go through those helpful steps and helpful tips, to bring that information back to the doctor's appointment and discuss what worked and didn't work. And that's a good starting point in developing a treatment plan. The other thing about the book which is really helpful is it's a place to store information. And we purposely made it a binder so that you can put information in there. I have some patients that file research articles because that research article is very important to them and very motivating to them, and they come back to that and they read it, and it encourages them to continue, for instance, with their exercise program. Also, remember that Parkinson's disease is a lifelong condition, and your treatment is going to change over time, and it's a good way to keep track of that treatment. So having the book in a binder format, if you're given instructions or given a medication to take, that can be put in the book. And then you can keep notes as to how it worked. And that's a very helpful thing 3 years from now if you'd like to go back and understand how that treatment worked, or if you had a side effect, what was it? All of that would be recorded in one place. Well, I have a couple hopes for the book. The first hope is rather generic, and that is it gets in the hands of everyone with Parkinson's. Because the thing that I hear from people who read the book, they say, you know, after looking at this book, I'm not alone, and I'm not so fearful of the Parkinson's, or you know what, I feel I can do it. I can do what I need to do. So that's the first thing, is just getting it in the hands of people. The second is, if you have the book, just don't read it. Think about, every time you pick up that book, maybe one thing you might do differently, or one goal that you might have after reading a particular section, and think about that for the week, and think about a way that you can implement a change to reach that goal.